Hey everyone, I'm Richard, this is Grey Wizard Gaming, and today I am going to be talking about this big guy, Dire Cthulhu. He was an optional sculpt in OS3, and I thought as my group matures and I start introducing the new players to the optional rules, I'm going to start introducing the figures, and after we've played with it a little bit, I'm going to talk about them here. So what is Dire Cthulhu? Well, he is an independent Great Old One. As all independent Great Old Ones, you only keep him for as long as you have him alive. When he dies, somebody else can awaken him instead. All right, that's just an important point. So to awaken him, you must have your Great Old One or a Great Old One in a controlled gate, and you must pay 6 power, and then you place Dire Cthulhu in the area containing the gate. You gain 1 Elder Sign. He is 3 combat dice. His innate special ability is Lord and Master. It is an ongoing ability. When you awaken an independent Great Old One, except Dire Cthulhu, gain 1 Elder Sign. I like the way that Sandy does that because, 1, you gained an Elder Sign for awakening him. And he just wants to make sure that you don't try some shenanigans where you end up giving yourself 2 Elder Signs. So he does technically give himself an Elder Sign, but not from Lord and Master. All right. If you kill 3 enemy units in a single battle, then you get the spellbook. And while some independent Great Old Ones have their own innate abilities that might be worthy of awakening, for Dire Cthulhu, you really have awakened him for this ability. And you can see how much text is on this spellbook. This is a pretty crazy power. It is called non-Euclidean. It is a post-battle ability, and it says, if Dire Cthulhu is involved in a battle, you may assign any battle results you inflict to any faction with units in the area, even if they did not participate in the battle. If any results are assigned to a non-participating faction, that faction may not use battle abilities or spellbooks in response. Affected factions still select which of their units receive battle results. So that is a crazy ability if you use it right, definitely. I mean, it's really cool, and you can kind of see how it can really change up your game. And we will talk about that more in the next part, which is tactics. What kind of tactics are you going to use Dire Cthulhu for? So first of all, you're going to, of course, if you plan on picking up some extra independent Great Old Ones, you may want to try to get Dire Cthulhu first. Of course, if other people see you grab an independent Great Old One, like Dire Cthulhu, they're going to want to grab other independent Great Old Ones, but hey, people die and you resummon them again. So if you're doing the combat and you're doing the killing, kill other people's independent Great Old Ones and then summon them, and you get an Elder Sign for the hassle, I guess. So that's a use case. You're not going to get a lot, I would think, in most games, but you can easily get 1 or 2 Elder Signs extra, and that's an average of 3 points if you get 2. And that's the difference between winning or losing in Cthulhu Wars a lot. I mean, definitely the top 2 players in any particular game, in my games, typically are very close. It's a race for those top 2 people. The other 2 people tend to be lower. All right, so other than Elder Signs for independent Great Old Ones, what do you want to do? Well, you want non-Euclidean. Kill 3 enemy units in a single battle. So he does not have to be part of it, and that's important because If he was, I think people would make it very difficult for you to succeed. But if you're a faction that, well, especially Cthulhu, because you get free devour, but really a lot of the combat factions, if you can kill 3 people and you can get non-Euclidean, then it opens up some really cool things. Like, well, how about killing Ron-Tegeth? So Windwalker faction likes to be all, invulnerable most of the time. However, non-Euclidean does not let them use battle abilities. And Ron-Tegeth's ability to survive damage is a post-battle ability, which means he doesn't get to use it. So Dire Cthulhu comes in and he attacks somebody else. So this is a pretty good use case, right? Windwalker, they sweep through and they attack Crawling Chaos. Cthulhu with Dire Cthulhu submerges and then appears in the same space as Windwalker's entire army and Crawling Chaos. Cthulhu attacks Crawling Chaos. Hopefully something that where Crawling Chaos doesn't have a lot of defenses, right? Maybe just a cultist. However, with Dire Cthulhu and non-Euclidean, he would then assign all of the kills over to the units on the Windwalker side, and that could be enough to kill Ron-Tegeth. Kill something anyways, right? So with no risk to Cthulhu, well, little risk, because if he rolls poorly, then Windwalker's gonna be angry and, he's gonna be doing his stuff. However, if you plan this right, you're gonna have a good day. So that's the primary ability for Dire Cthulhu. You can try to convince somebody else just to move a cultist in, but that's a lot of trust, right? You're saying, hey, move your cultist over this space, and then I will attack you, but I'm going to actually punish them. You can do that. It's the best part of Cthulhu Wars is when you're negotiating. You have to negotiate in good faith all the time, or if you don't, you become a pariah. At least in my group, everyone knows you can't be trusted. So that's the primary tactic of Dire Cthulhu. I mean, you don't attack who you want to kill, and you assign all your kills to the one you want to kill. Pretty cool, pretty basic, but at the same time, it changes what happens on the board, right? Because basically whoever controls Dire Cthulhu is always looking for an opportunity to make an easy kill. Kill Shub-Niggurath, kill really anybody who would normally not worry about being killed because they've got defensive powers, they've got so many combat dice, nobody wants to fight them. Kill Hastur, kill anybody, really. Dire Cthulhu lets you kill basically anyone. You're still at risk, just like always, because they can come back and attack you if you fail. But it's pretty cool. And that's Dire Cthulhu. He's 6 cost. He gives you an Elder Sign right away, which is an average of 1.5 Doom points. He has a great ability, if you can pull it off, that can allow you to kill things that you otherwise normally couldn't expect to be able to reliably kill. And all in all, I think he's a great unit. His sculpt is amazing, and I think people can understand how to use him. And that's huge, because some of the independent units are really a little esoteric and the meta rules are complex. But this guy, everybody knows how he works. And that's good, because you want to get people comfortable with using the independent units, because it's such a great strength of the game. And with that, if you guys could click like, subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys next time.
I can't see your face. Tell me, where did you go? Was it something I did? said that made it all fall down. Baby, I need to know, 'cause I'm losing my